Hello world, another beautiful day, yeah, or evening, or night. Oh man, sitting here trying to get this video finished here. So, Microsoft hasn't made any money. Microsoft didn't make any money on their original Xbox, the 360, Xbox One, and Xbox One S. They didn't make any. They didn't make a profit off hardware sales, but they made money, based on services and features they were offering. Listen to this. Found this on Gamers Rant. It says Microsoft never makes a profit on Xbox hardware sales. A new statement from Xbox Vice President Lori Wright revealed that the company has sold every Xbox console it has released at a loss. And it says Xbox is one of the biggest companies in video game industry and has been around for years. However, it looks as though the company never make a profit off actual selling Xbox consoles. It says this news comes as a result of the ongoing Epic Games vs. Apple court case. The Epic Games vs. Apple trial has already been disrupted by fans, and its questioning of the industry's executives has led to the release of a lot of information that normally wouldn't be seen by the public. The court case has revealed emails between Apple and Epic Games, for example, as well as some of the planned crossover and concerts for Fortnite. One recent bit of information comes as a consequence of Xbox Vice President Lori Wright being called to testify in the case. While being questioned by Epic Games lawyer Wes Earnhardt, Wright was asked what margin the company makes on its console sales. Wright said Xbox sells its console at a loss, and when asked why, Wright said the manufacturer focused on delivering a gaming experience to more players, allowing the company to profit off subscription services like popular Xbox Game Pass and digital sales. And it says the line of questioning came from Epic in an effort to show that video game consoles have good reasons to take a 30% cut of digital game sales, as that is their primary revenue source. It wants to show that this to argue that Apple should not do likewise through its App Store, and as it makes a profit on the side of iOS devices. However, the news is not all surprising, as video game hardware is typically sold at a loss to get it into more players' hands. Some companies such as Nintendo do their best to make a profit off hardware, but it seems that Xbox is more than fine continuing to sell at a loss. Xbox stated focus on service like Xbox Game Pass to make a profit does make sense. Xbox has invested heavily into bringing in more and bigger titles like, let me say that again. Invested heavily into bringing more and bigger titles to Xbox Game Pass frequently, and it's reportedly wants to bring Xbox Game Pass to other consoles. Whether or not that happens remains to be seen, but it will be interesting to see what other information comes out of the court case. It is expected to run for 2 weeks, so there is plenty of time left for more interesting news. Okay, all jokes aside now. See, me personally, I don't have a problem paying for online play with Xbox Live. I don't have a problem with it, and I don't have a problem with paying for Game Pass. I don't have a problem with it. Problem with it. I like both services. I remember I think it was last year or a couple months ago, last year or a year before, I said I was talking about the Apple versus Epic court case, and I was saying that they needed to squash this. They need to squash this court case. You know, they really need to squash this court case. And because Apple is so stubborn now they're in court with Epic, and now all kind of stuff is coming out. Information that you would never hear about. Now you're hearing about it. So if Xbox sell their consoles at a loss, okay. But if they make up for it on Xbox, like Xbox Live or Xbox Game Pass, fine with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I would rather take a powerful console any day than a weak console. When I buy a powerful console, I feel more complete as a gamer. You know what I'm saying? What is the point? What is the point of having all those exclusives if your hardware is weak? What is the point? People always talk about exclusive. What is the point of having all those exclusive if your hardware is weak? Makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? So games need powerful console to run so you can bring out the details in the environment. You know, and I mean, like I said, me personally, I have no problem with paying for Xbox Live. I never did, and I never had a problem with paying for Game Pass. I never did. You know what I'm saying? I just like what Microsoft is doing. You know, feature-wise. You know, you always hear people talking about, well, you know, features don't mean anything. If you don't have features in your consoles, then you will never grow. If your console doesn't come with features, you will never grow. You will be like a lake with water in it, and you're not moving. You're stagnant. You know what I'm saying? So I like what Microsoft did when they brought the entire iOS fan base to Game Pass. That was nice. You know, I like that move that they did with ZeniMax and Bethesda. That was nice. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that they even created Game Pass, even when Sony and Nintendo was taking video games for granted. So if they're not making a profit off their hardware sales, but maybe sometime down the road they might start making a profit. But if they're giving you services, you know, to show the true capability of the console, fine with me. You know what I'm saying? And I got to pay for it? Fine. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with paying for online play. I really don't. Like I said, I like Xbox Live, Game Pass, and what they're doing. So I have no problem with, you know, with what Microsoft is doing, man. But this Apple versus Epic court case should have never went to court, because I remember making a video on it and I was saying that they need to squash this out of court. And now you took it to court, so now all kind of stuff is coming up, you know. So, and stuff that the public ain't supposed to be knowing about, now they're knowing about it, you know. You know, some things is good to know, and other things are not, man. And you know, Xbox, I mean, they're doing good right now with the service that they're providing. You know, they're doing really good right now. So, Microsoft, I mean, they will make up for it, you know. They will make up for it. You know, they will make up for it. I mean, they already are making up for it, especially with the iOS fan base now playing Xbox games on their devices. They're gonna make up that loss. All the profits that they lost on the consoles that they made, whether it's the original Xbox, the 360, the Xbox One, they're gonna make that money back. Now that they got the entire iOS fan base playing Xbox games, they're gonna make it back. So, well, I mean, if they don't, I mean, they will find other ways to make a profit, but they have to make the consoles the way they do because video games need to grow. So, Microsoft, they're doing pretty good, man. They're doing pretty good. They're doing really good, and you know, they with the Xbox Series X out, they might start making money off of it. You know, they might start making money off of it. You know, but they will find a way to make the money back. You know, and this is where the services come in, as far as like Game Pass and all that. So, I mean, kudos to Microsoft, you know, for for the service they provide. You know, they're doing pretty good, man. You know, they're doing pretty good. Anyway, I'm gonna leave a link in the description box with this article, so you can look at it, or read it for yourself. But nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a star.